Hey guys, what's up? It's No Help, and today I'm going to be talking about mobile. I haven't really mentioned this at all because I didn't really have much of an opinion on it until the other day. Um, I always just thought that RuneScape Mobile, like back in the day, used to play on that app called Cloud Browse, and you'd get kicked off every 10 minutes. It'd be laggy as hell. You'd always disconnect, things like that. I think there was a few other ones people used too, more on Androids than iPhones or anything like that. But now one that's actually made by Jagex. What do I think of that? At first I thought it would basically be the same thing, just laggy, not fun. You couldn't really do too much on it and it wouldn't last. But if it's made by Jagex, and I've been looking at a lot of the videos on it lately, and it doesn't look too bad. It looks like it's really smooth, like no lag. You won't get kicked off every 10 minutes. But it's called mobile. So it's supposed to be that you play on the go, play while you're out or whatever, so that like you can not have more of a life, I guess. But yeah, so my personal opinions on it is I think you'll only be able to do things like monk fishing or chopping trees or anything that's super AFKable. There's no way you're going to be doing bossing, PVMing, things like this on the app. It wouldn't happen. I don't think you could even PK at all on the app. Definitely not. And even things like cooking, I don't think you'll be able to do too well because you have to go into your bank all the time. And I don't know how that's going to work with mobile. Who knows? It could be really smooth, could be easy, but you'd almost have to have presets or something like RuneScape 3 has, or something that would make banking a lot easier. And then it might even be like a disadvantage almost to play on the computer. But I don't know how it's going to work. I'm pretty sure you're only going to be able to do things like fishing, but then still you have to run to the bank when you have a full inventory of fish. So my honest opinions are I don't think it's going to go too well. Um, will I use it? Will I try it? Yeah, of course I'm going to try it. I'm going to try it all the time. Whenever I'm out, I'm going to probably be doing something like fishing or woodcutting or something AFKable, because why not gain a little bit of XP while you're out, especially if you're, I don't know, like at work on your break, or it would have been awesome to have back in high school, but things like that, like where you just you have to be out, but you can't be on the computer, you might as well gain a little bit of XP. I see it's going to be great for that. Will it attract new players? Some of the old veteran players that haven't heard of RuneScape in years will probably most likely see the app and then actually go back to the computer. I think it's going to attract a lot of people that way, but will it attract like a bunch of new kids? Not at all. RuneScape's the type of game that you've had to been playing for a long time to get into, really. I've tried to show it to a couple of my friends, my dad even, and they just don't get into it because you had to play it back then to understand it. It's not a game that it's not like most games nowadays where you just kill things and, complete the game and that's it. It's a dedication game. It takes a long time. It's a very unique and special game. Um, and I just don't think the newer kids nowadays are going to be into this sort of stuff. They're more lazy. They won't be able to play a game like this. So yeah, it will attract veteran players for sure, but I don't think they're going to be mainly using the app. I think it's going to attract them to the main game and go back onto the computer, which is always good. We're going to get tons of new players, especially that we have free-to-play worlds. I think they're going to make a lot of money off the membership too, because all the old veteran players are going to be like, oh, I want to train Slayer, I want to do this, and then they're going to buy membership through the app. One thing I think it's going to affect crazy is the prices of things like raw materials. We're going to be getting tons more of, like, for example, monkfish, sharks, ewes, magic trees, tons of other things I just can't think off the top of my head right now. I bet you could even do Zami wines. You know what? You can probably even do Zami wines on mobile. Oh, I just thought of something. You could do your farm runs on mobile if that's even possible. That'd be pretty freaking sick. So you never miss a herb run. But yeah, it's gonna be make the prices of tons of things go down, because I can definitely see myself doing fishing, even mining really, and woodcutting for sure on mobile. I would like to be able to do like fletching. Oh, you might be able to do thieving as well, but fletching, cooking, things like that. Maybe we'll have to see how smooth the app is eventually. But the last thing I wanted to actually talk about for mobile was data, because if it uses a lot of data, then there's not really going to be many people using it while they're not on Wi-Fi. But still, like most of the time you're on Wi-Fi anyways, but say you're at Tim Hortons or fucking, I don't know, McDonald's or something, you could be playing RuneScape on your phone, which would be pretty cool. Or at work on your break or doing whatever like that, at school, whatever, that'd be awesome because you'd be on Wi-Fi. But if you're on a trip or whatever and you have like an hour car drive, if you play RuneScape the whole time, will it use a lot of data? I would imagine so, and I feel like you would disconnect a lot more and things like that. But if I read that it's not going to use that much data, which actually surprised me. I think it's going to be using less than like Snapchat and things like that for sure. So it might actually be usable, and if that's the case, then people are going to be getting like 15-hour login days or something like the crazy players are going to be like. I know, for example, I will definitely be gaining more experience while I'm at work and things like that on my breaks. I don't even know. Probably gonna be some new like rule for the road, but yeah, overall I'm actually a little excited for mobile. I just can't wait to see what it looks like and how smooth it is, but I don't think it's gonna be a long lasting thing. I think it's gonna just be like a hype and then die down eventually, and people just use it mainly while they're AFKing things or whatever. But who knows, it could attract a lot of new players, which would be really awesome for old school. I'd love to see that. But yeah, thank you guys for watching this video, and I will catch you in the next one.